Hey everybody, this is Hu Brietikopf with the Insurance Guy Financial Services. Today's video, we're going to be breaking down what term insurance is. First of all, term insurance is a short-term need. So it covers things for mortgages. You might have personal loans that you might need, or you want to have enough coverage to cover the time that your kids are in school to the time that they're out of school. So you want to make sure that that they don't need to worry about paying for school on themselves or having to kind of deal with life without your help. So this is kind of just a sense of security for your family. So term insurance comes in kind of many different forms. So it could be as low as 10 years, could be as high as to 80 years old. It all depends on where your need lies. With term insurance, it's the cheaper policies are going to be a short-term policy, and then as the time goes on, it's going to be a longer policy. So for an example, let's say you're 30 years old, then you get a 10-year plan. So a 30-year-old would have a 10-year plan. The insurance company says, what are their chances of dying between 30 and 40? Okay, and this is their rate. Now if they get a longer policy, let's say a 30-year policy, now what are their chances of dying at between 30 and 60? So now that difference is a lot more, and so that's why the prices are that much higher. So if you're 50 and now you're looking at 80 years old because you got a 30-year policy, your prices are going to be different than 30-year-old because your mortality rate is you're that much closer to death than the 30-year-old is going to be. So it's based on mortality and based on age. The third thing about the term life insurance is an RNC. RNC is renewable and convertible. So renewable means that, let's say we have a 10-year policy. At the end of 10 years, the insurance company will give you an option. You can renew it or you can convert it. So you can renew it and they'll automatically renew your policy. So let's say you have cancer. Normally, if you went out to the traditional market, they would say, you know what, we're not going to cover you because you have cancer, or your premiums are going to be super high because you have this illness. So now the insurance company guarantees that they will give you the coverage for a much higher premium, but they're going to still give you coverage because they don't know how your health is going to be. So they say, you know what, here's coverage, but it's going to be higher. The other option that you have is to convert it to a permanent policy. So a permanent policy is basically you're changing your policy from a term policy to a permanent policy, but you can decide what you want. Do you want to convert, let's say 50,000? I want 50,000 to convert it to a permanent policy. And so how they do that is they will do it based on the age that you are now. So if you decide at 50 years old, you know what, I want to convert 100,000 of that into a permanent policy, you have that option. And if you have issues, don't worry about it. Because you had that term insurance, your conversion is guaranteed so that you'd be able to convert it into a permanent policy at the same rating that you were when you first applied. So that's kind of just the gist of what term insurance is. If you liked our video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit our website at askinginsuranceguy.com. And remember, don't rely on crowdfunding, go fund yourself.